Ah, man. Another day. I actually feel good today for real, man. I've been avoiding coming on here. It is what it is though, you know? Last time I last time I was on the stream, man, I was feeling bad. I still streamed. I think I was in like Columbus. I was tired as hell. It be like that though. I was tired as hell. I'm sitting there. I'm dreading the next load I had, which was going to what was New York. Um, I was dreading it. It happens, man. Now I feel better. I think that the common denominator is is sleep. That's it. When you sleep deprived and you rocking and rolling on this road, it's very easy to become irritated, and that's what I was. I was very irritated. Um, I be feeling like I be throwing the trick bag sometimes. Like the dispatcher, he cool, but it's really my fault. He cool. He give me the load, and I could have said no. I ain't want that load. I definitely wanted the money though. But when you get to the other end and you very close, you get tired, man. And I was tired. I was irritated, and y'all could see it, man. That's why we record everything and every damn like emotion. We record that because I want y'all to see and go through certain videos where y'all can see like, damn, what was wrong with bro? Bro was a little irritated, man. That shit, it happens. It happens, man. It happens to the best of us. So it is what it is. But we feeling way better now. Actually, probably end about to go back to the West Coast, man. We are in Michigan, like right in the middle of Michigan, man. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to everywhere, every city in Michigan, man. It feel different just being here, man. It's just a lot of stuff going on. I would go to Detroit. There's just a lot of stuff going on, man. I don't even want to be associated with certain individuals because a lot of stuff going on, man. And um, I'm way beyond that, man. You can get caught in you just caught you can be guilty by association. So I'm cool, man. Can I tell a joke? Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know any jokes. You tell me one. KL, what's good? What's good, man? Shout out to everybody else that's on the chat, man. Right now, we at 21. You a truck driver watching? I'm your favorite trucker's favorite trucker. Let me put my headset on so y'all know what's up. If not, man, support the channel. Just give me a like, man. Y'all know what's up. Y'all see what's going on. 18 willing, baby, and it's all good. It's all good. I don't even want to answer that. What's you tell me? What's up? What's up? You tell me. Here you go, man. I'm sorry. What's good? Yoda Jeezy. Yoda the Jeezy. What's good? What's good, man? I think he was banned the last time. I don't know. Reality. Hey man, I'm gonna say this. Oh, you sorry about the was you the one I banned last time? I hope not. I had banned the Detroit down bad. You think so? The Lions. What's wrong with the Lions? I got my other hat too. Y'all want to talk about these boys? No, it wasn't you. Yeah, man, I don't know who that was, man. They was acting crazy in the live. I had banned them. I don't think it was you though. Somebody. It was close to your name though. It was real close. But I know we be kicking it when you come on here, and you definitely not gonna down my Lions. I'm gonna tell you that. Pistons, Pistons up though. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All teams up, not just the Lions, bro. We got the Tigers. Y'all seen that fight that just happened with the Red Wings in Boston? You see what you see what we do. Pop. See Boston, they thought they was Yeah, y'all ran into yeah. Yeah. Nah, shout out to every team in Detroit though, man. I love Detroit to death, man. For real, for real. Just I could have went to Detroit today, man. I ain't feeling it. I'll be back though next week for sure. Go down and come right back up. Probably chill and chill or whatever. I don't know. Just depending on how I feel. I probably end up feeling the same way. A lot of things, man, you outgrow. You know what I'm saying? Once you get here, it's all gray and man, I love Arizona. It grew on me. So when I'm here and when I'm here in Michigan or Detroit, I be looking like, man, these skies too gray. I like no sky, no. I like no clouds in the sky. It's windy, it's gray. The people got attitudes. I'm straight. Ain't no palm trees here. Ain't no mountains. I'm from Detroit. 7 Mile in Lasher, 7 Mile in Ryan, 7 Mile in Woodward. All 7 Mile. 7 Mile. Shout out to Michigan for sure. For sure. Shout out to all my people in Job Corps too that went to Job Corps that was I'm just finding them. All my guys that I went to Job Corps with that was from Chicago, Indianapolis, Ohio, New York. Shout out to y'all, man. They just finding me. I'm just finding them, man. His real name is Clarence. Who? Who named Clarence? That ain't my name. You sound like a police officer name. Yeah. But yeah, man, I be feeling some type of way when I come here, man. It just be different. It's different. Ain't no mountains. It's just ugly. 8 Mile? Nope. 7 Mile, brother. 7 Mile. You talking about the movie 8 Mile though? I'm guessing. Shout out to people, my guys on 8 Mile too. Shout out to all of them. Yeah. But yeah, man, we here. We just got out of New York not too long ago. I had to pick up in Jersey, like South Jersey. From Jersey, came up here, and we here extra early. Had to put my foot had to put my foot on that gas and just floor it. You know what I'm saying? Move the family to Arizona. Sounds like Michigan don't get too much sun. Man, my family is in knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Like here you come with the jokes. My family down there though. I got like I want to get my mama out there, my mom and my little sister. For real, man. I'm gonna make sure I grind it up. Get something where can't nobody come. Nobody wanna don't nobody wanna just be like, no, I ain't coming. Just get a nice ass crib out there, a mansion. Come on, man. I ain't worried about it. Y'all come here. 9, 10 bedrooms, something like that. Don't even worry about it. Come on. For real. Got go-karts in the backyard, four-wheelers, all that. Kyle says. Man, Fortnite, what is you on, man? That didn't even go. I just read that. That didn't even go. Knock knock, who's there? Come on now. If you gonna joke, let's joke. But yeah, man, I want to get it to that. And I know it's coming, man. I think a lot of things too with like finances is you don't get blessed. Oh, we about to start cooking. I feel it. You're not gonna get blessed until you be a good steward over what you've been blessed with. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. You're not gonna get blessed, and this all organic, man. When I'm in this truck, man, I really be deep into books, deep into literature on a whole nother level. I'm talking about hours of it, hours and hours of it. And God is all the time, all the time. You're not gonna get blessed until you be a good steward of what you've been blessed with. And if this is how we gotta start, this is how we gotta start because I'm feeling it. Um, I think a lot of people get their blessing stripped because they have some things that they need to learn. And I know it. I don't just think it. I know it. I've been one of them to get things stripped from me. Whether I had good intentions, but I had bad. I might have had bad intentions, right? Or I might have had the wrong person with me. You're gonna get stripped of a lot of stuff, man. God ain't no power more than God's power for real. And now I'm just, I'm being blessed to have some things and have things working out in my I have things working out in my favor that I see like, damn, I just say thank you. Like what Yoda the Jeezy say, man, God is good. He is good all the time, all the time. I find myself saying thank you a lot too, man. I might be in here rolling with the how's my sound too? Is it good? But I might be in here rolling just silent, just like this, man. Like, damn, thank you, Lord. And when I say damn, I know, I know I know that he do you play games in the truck? No, I don't play no. I really don't be playing no games, bro. And I be wanting to, but I know that's gonna distract me from either like building what I'm doing right now as far as my the community that I have here on YouTube or on TikTok, or just trying to collaborate all of the above. Um, what do you call a couple chimpanzees staring at Amazon accounts? I don't know, man. Yo, bro, may God bless you. You deserve all happiness. You worth it, man. Love from India. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, brother. For real, man. And I do deserve it. A lot of times, man, we hear other compliments and we be all bashful and trying to, oh man, I'm cool. I deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I do. I just wanted to say this. When I'm sitting in this truck, it's quiet, right? It's quiet. I'm thinking out loud and I be talking to myself. Might sound crazy. I talk to myself a lot in this truck. And I be saying, I've noticed that I be saying, thank you, God, a lot. And the reason why I say that is because, um, no, and that's why I don't be, once somebody say monkey jokes, I just go to a whole nother thing. I just ignore it. But that's what these lives and stuff have shown me, man, just to kind of maneuver around those kind of conversations. But yeah, man, I want y'all to kick it with, just ride with me right quick. I find myself saying thank you a lot, man, because I be thinking about a lot of stuff that I've been through. I be thinking about a lot of stuff that I'm going through, and then I just be thinking like, damn, thank you, Lord. When you think, it's when you think when it's tough, right? When stuff is tough, you be thinking like, damn, man, how I'm gonna get through this? And it be hard sometimes. It be hard a lot of times, man. It's you in the middle of the storm. I always say that you're in the middle of a dark ass tunnel, man. That's the scariest place to be at because it's dark and you can't see nothing, but you gotta keep walking forward. You gotta keep walking forward at a pace, at your pace. You get scared a lot, to move forward. You want to go back because if I go back, I know where I just came from. I know it ain't, I can go back, I can exit out that. No, the same amount that it took you, the same amount of time it took you to get to the middle, it's gonna take you to get to the out on the exit end. And it's when you start to see the light, it's more than a lot. It's more than what you think, man. It's crazy. You start to be thankful for a lot of stuff that you went through, because you never know what you could have accomplished if you would have kept going. But when you keep going, that's when you start feeling it. Like, damn, I'm glad I did go through that, because what you can get through. You know what you can get through, man. I'm glad that this journey I took my kids with me. I've been through a lot of stuff. I'm not bragging or glorifying nothing of what I went through, but I'm glad this time I took my kids with me, because they was able to see me persevere through the darkest times. They seen who was helping me. They seen who was in my corner. They've heard me. They heard me talk, and they probably seen me in a just chilling. Dad, what's wrong, man? Nothing. Trying to figure this shit out. Trying to figure it out. I'm talking about missing out on meals. They wasn't, but I was. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't, but I was, and I want anybody that's on here that's going through anything, man. If you going, man, just keep going. Like my grandma say, keep living. Keep living, man. God throws you in the fire just to bring you out of it stronger. For sure. For sure, man. You know what? I like I like this dude at the bottom is crazy. um I forgot what I was about to say. I hate when y'all do that. Damn. Oh, I like diamonds, man. You want to know why I say that? It's the process. It's the process. I was listening to TD Jakes. I'm back on TD Jakes again and Sarah Jakes early in the morning. That's a part of my routine damn near every morning. If I miss one, I miss one. But it's been a good process to go through that. Just to, every morning, just to tap in with them. And I don't care about what they wear. I'm getting the word. I'm just getting some food. They call the word food. So I'm just getting some food when I listen to them. But when they talk about the process of a diamond, man, I love it. Cut through the fire and a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure, man. And you got the process of being a diamond, right? Not no rose from the concrete, like Tupac said, but a diamond. You ain't. I be looking at people, man. I swear I be looking at people. I be laughing because the shit that I've been through, I'm like a diamond. I've been cut. I've been burnt. I've been put through the fire. I've been pressed down, and I made it up out of every situation. So when y'all see me start wearing diamonds, looking like the king of Zumanda around this motherfucker, y'all be like, "Oh yeah, he feeling it. He owns something. He owns something, man." Um, we call a person who curves checks a card twice every day. Y'all, what's going on? What's going on in the comments? Y'all go ahead and have at it, but I'm gonna keep spitting. I'm gonna keep spitting and telling y'all how I feel. But yeah, man, that's just how I feel, man. Like I feel like everybody go through something. Everybody ain't cut, man. You gotta be cut, man. Through us, you gotta be cut. You just gotta be cut. A lot of people think they cut, man. A lot of people think they cut. I've been in this trucking industry for almost 8 years now. They ain't cut. Seen them quit, seen them fold. Go ahead and quit and go ahead and fold. This the worst thing that ever happened to you. I hate to see what happened 4, 5 years down the line. Hate to see that, man. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat though, man. I appreciate y'all being here, just engaging in the chat, listening to me rant. Um, but it's always something that you will get out of it. You know what I'm saying? You will get something out of it. Whether it's 3 people, 4, 5 people, one person, even if it ain't nobody on here, I'm still gonna do what I need to do. I gotta get it off just in case somebody come past it. I know a lot of people gonna be listening to it or looking at this afterwards. Have you had a supernatural incident with God? Yeah, I have before for sure. One that stands out, I think we talked about it on my live before. It's called divine intervention, and I'm getting chills on me just saying that. That's crazy. But yeah, man, I could have been in jail for a long. Probably would have still been locked up. But some things that happened that was out of my control. I promise you, it's out of my control, man. And I I be having these crazy, not crazy dreams, but I be having these dreams, man, and they feel so real that I jump up out my sleep, man. My kid's mother, um, she can be a witness to this too. I had a dream that this is when I was in a kind of in like one of those spaces in life where I didn't I'm hustling, man. I didn't know myself like I know myself now. But yeah, man, I had a dream the night before we got raided that we got raided, and shit, we wasn't in Michigan, we was out of town, Shit that I had definitely would have took us. It wouldn't have took us because I would have said it was mine. I told my homeboy who was there too. He went to jail too. But I'm like, it's mine, bro. Swear to God, y'all. And the police officer said, we raided that. We raided your place. But what they found wasn't. It was, it was nothing. It was nothing, man. It was not. It wasn't what was there. And that was when my son was, he was just a toddler. Right before he was, no, he wasn't even born. I'm sorry, he wasn't even born then. Damn. And I knew it was something. It was something bigger than myself, man, because my homeboy was sitting there looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he just like, damn. When they said they raided the place, they never told us what they got. But I told him, I said, it's me, bro. I got it. And I was willing to take the charge. It was me. It just so happened that, God gave me that vision. And I told him about it before we got raided because I got up and early, like it was early in the morning. And I just start tucking stuff. He looking at me like I'm crazy. He's like, bro, what's going on? Like, bro, I had a crazy dream we got raided. Yeah, I was out there. I used to be out there, man. Out of town. We had a little spot out of town. And yeah, man. Yep. Everything that happened from that day forward, man, I was just like, yeah, I'm done. You don't have to go to jail or do crazy things to be hard. Hard men don't talk much. Also, psychotic ones and shy ones, for sure. Yeah, I never claimed to be hard for sure. I just give my story and let people learn from there. You know what I'm saying? I think people that display to be hard ain't really hard because they don't know no better. They gotta put on a man. I done seen some stuff in my life. They just gotta put on a damn a facade of being hard. If you cut like that, you really cut like that, and you ain't gonna talk about it. You just gonna show and prove. Your actions gonna speak louder than your words. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, look at Boosie, little Boosie. Look at him. The loudest ones are the weakest ones. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure, man. Man cannot be hard because life is hard, and no man is harder than life. Say that twice. I'm gonna tell you what's hard. I'm gonna tell you what's gangster. Being a father is gangster. That's hard. A lot of people can't do that. I seen a meme on I think it was on Instagram. It was saying like try being a father for 30 days. That's hard. I'm like, yeah. Try a single father for 30 days. That's hard. And then just had a whole bunch of comments under there. I'm like, man, I've been doing this shit for years. Literally. I think the kids of the 80s specifically, um, they've had it hard, right? We talking about parents that was on drugs, parents that wasn't there, parents that kids that raised themselves. That's hard. Like for real raised themselves. That's hard, you know? Um a lot of kids, if you think about it, a lot of kids or a lot of people that were born in the mid 80s, like from 80 all the way like around the crack epidemic, they was born in the mid 80s. They have a strong sense of independence, and it's for a reason. It's because their parents wasn't there, and they've become independent. We talking about a 10-year-old and a 11-year-old. Kids is on crack. They parents on crack binges and left them in the house by themselves. We talking about for months and months on end, probably years, a year or two on end. You looking at one right now. So when these kids have that strong independence and they able to do things on their own and maneuver through life on their own at the age of 10 or 11 years old, they tend to not want their kids to go through the same thing. They don't want their kids to go through the same thing. That's why you see fathers really being fathers that's in their 30s, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38. They real fathers because they don't want their kids to feel the same way they felt. I think one of the biggest things, like, um point of I'll say point of references, where we can reference a point in fatherhood where I'm being a father, is like a turning point of me not whooping my son no more. Is, hopefully he don't see this because he's like, oh, I ain't getting no more whoopings. But he asked me like, Dad, I hope you proud of me. And I'm like, damn, that shit softened me up so good. Cause he was like, I want you to be proud of me. Like, I don't care what else, you do, or what punishment I'm on. I just want you to be proud of me. I'm like, damn. And that kind of softened my heart because I used to be on his ass for real. Cause I just wanted him to understand life. But all he was trying to do is, he not trying to make no mistakes, but in his mistake, he like, man, I just want you to be proud of me. I'm like, damn, that was dope. That was really dope. Um, why is hip hop That's why hip hop is hard from those times. For sure. I'm woo. Yeah, you own something. Because and I'm talking about like real hip hop. They paint the picture, and I always tap in. We're gonna get to you, Yoda the Jeezy. Now we talking. I always tap into music. Music has always been my getaway. It's always been like these audio book, like what these audio books are now. That's what rap was to me when I was young, because they was going through the same shit that I was going through. And I'm just like, damn, man, this shit gotta be some type of damn setup. But it was a setup. It's uh systemic racism. It's because we was placed in these things, we placed in the projects, you placed in the hood. And the thing is the odds game, the numbers game. Most of us ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. We are when you don't find that out until you get older. It's a certain amount that's gonna be drug addicts. It's a certain amount that's gonna be uh dropouts. It's a certain amount that's gonna get so far and they gonna fail, or they gonna get killed, or they gonna be in prison, or they just not gonna they not gonna have the know with all to maneuver through life. And I start comparing my man. I did a project in school. I swear, I'll put this video out here, but I'll wait to do it. I'm still attending school, but I took this semester off. But we had a project in school, and it was in my public speaking class, and we was talking about hip hop in the '80s. And man, I tore that shit up, y'all. That tore that shit up, because hip hop had a golden age where it was in the '80s. The '80s is the golden age where you got artists, MCs is painting a picture of what's going on in every neighborhood. And when you look at it and you start to make these connections, it's like, damn, I ain't the only person going through this shit. All right, how are we gonna make it out of here? Nowadays the internet music is raising these fatherless kids for sure. And I let my kids watch the internet, and I had to talk to them about sex. They was like, they only 9 and 8, and I'm talking to them about sex. But I have to, because they seen something on the internet, they're like, what it is? No, yuck, that's nasty. What they seen, I had to explain it, because you don't want your kids out here that just, they looking at stuff and then they start to explore these things and they don't know what they doing. That's why you got these freaky ass kids out here. And you have to explain, as a parent, you have to explain what's going on. Yo, this is what's happening when two people like each other, they love each other, but you're supposed to be this age to experience these type of things and these type of feelings. You're gonna see it when you get older a lot, right? Ghetto boys, my mind playing tricks on me. For sure. Man, come on, man. Come on now. Come on. Scarface, man, when he rap, he paints a vivid picture. He's one of the best storytellers in the game, man. Like, for real. Scarface. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. That's all we gotta say. A lot of this stuff, man, you start to vision where you was when you, or how you was when you hear this type of music. Scarface, definitely used to listen to Scarface, Tupac. I'm still a Pac fan, but I'm upset, man. Pac really, he let me down, man. Because, and he let me down not now, not recently, but he let me down because I, I really thought he was living that life until you got into those real situations. Like, this ain't what Pac said happened. This ain't what Pac said gonna happen. Pac said it was like this, and this, and it wasn't. It's not like that. So you began to don't do my guy like that, man. He was a. I'm gonna tell you what he was. Right. He was. He's like Nas. Right. Nas is a poet, but he's writing it from another point of view. That's like somebody in here that's sitting in this seat and they start to write about what I'm doing as far as being a truck driver. He's actually writing these things and saying, "Yo, I drive these trucks. I go to state. I complain sometimes when I'm in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Start making this as poetry." And that's what Pac was doing, and I didn't know that. Um, my favorite rapper is Jay-Z because we got into those situations and he was the blueprint. He was the blueprint. Like for real, he got a damn CD named The Blueprint. So it's my favorite rapper, Jay-Z. And he's business minded. You could see how that everything transcended and how he transitioned and how a divine intervention. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. But it's true. This is what happens in real life. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. That's a little bit before my time, but I will tell you something. I use them as a point of reference in my public speaking class. And Drake's dad mustache was good. I see you down there. We get to this in 2 seconds. I used Grandmaster Flash in my public speaking class, and that was pretty fucking dope, man. To go from that era to the 90s to the 2000s all the way down to where it's like a web of different genres of rap, man. It was dope, bro. It was dope. um Drake's dad mustache, what's good, how you feeling, man? We about to read yours right now. I became a product of my environment, but I was also smart. Had my father and grew up in church, so I was smart enough to realize that I was doing and change. That's how I beat the odds. I like that you said that. Um, I think the biggest thing that you said that just stuck with me right quick was I realized what I was doing and changed. I was smart enough to realize what I was doing and change. That's big. Once you smart enough to realize what you're doing and you realize you have to change because you're gonna end up a statistic. When I was locked up, this wasn't nothing serious. I was locked up in Oakland County Community. Oh, I was about to say school. I did go to their school though. Oakland County Jail in Michigan. I was sitting down with this guy. He had just got sentenced. He was an older guy. It's about 70. He got locked up for heroin. He had like a high quantity of heroin. He knew he wasn't coming back, right? We would play chess together. And me back then, I wasn't talking to nobody. And he kind of peeped me, and I kind of peeped him, but I wasn't talking to him. He wasn't talking to me. But he was going to court back and forth. He finally got sentenced. He like, yo, youngster, let me talk to you for a minute. No, he said, sit down, let's play a game of chess. I wasn't the best in chess then. So we sat down, we talked. He said, man, if I could tell you anything, I'm a fast forward the conversation, but he was saying, if I could tell you anything to do in life to succeed, do the opposite of what you see everybody else doing on them streets, and you gonna succeed. And I didn't understand exactly what the hell he was talking about, but when I got out of there and I saw people drinking I saw people smoking. I saw people doing drugs. I saw people partying. Nobody was going to school. Everybody was gossiping. Like we living in hell for real, because everything that we was doing out there was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the good at in this? There's no good that's coming out of this. So I knew then, like, damn, that's what he talking about. Everybody laughing about it. Like, we have to, in the hood, we gotta do something with our mind, man. It just don't click. It just don't click, man. We doing everything the opposite of what we really supposed to be doing. You got somebody that's going to school. Oh, this nigga going to school. They laughing like you a nerd. Oh, he got a job. That he lame. He a square. But then after a while, after you start seeing it, the dude with the job at McDonald's he got small wins, but they start to compound. Now he got a car and you ain't got a car, or he got a better car than you got. You've been out there hustling. Then you get a house. You ain't got nothing. You'd have been to jail a couple times. You under here. He got a family. He happy seeing his family. Now he might be a manager or a regional manager, and he up here. Now he eating, and now you looking like, man, I could have been doing the same thing then that he doing now. I like that. You see, when we get here, we get together, man. We start creating these conversations that's very needy and like very needed, man. That's why I rock with y'all, man. We don't even, me and Drake's dad, we don't even talk outside of these lives, and y'all see what we do. We cooking it up. We cook it up for y'all. So I need y'all to like, share, comment, man, because we here for a reason. We here for a reason. Um, Tupac was an informant. Oh, here we go. We ain't gonna do that to him. Same as Suge Knight, but had great lyrics. See, I was with you for a minute, bro. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you BS because I don't wanna. I don't wanna mess your name up. But B, I ain't gonna call you BS. No. I'm gonna call you B. Look, B, we ain't gonna get to him being an informant and all that because he's not an informant. He was. He was. I'm not gonna take nothing from Tupac. I'm just gonna say that we know that he wasn't doing 85% of the stuff that he was rapping about. He was a poet. He was in a different point of view, rapping somebody else. What he seen other people going through. BS is wild. My bad, bro. I didn't want to be. I B. This my guy B. We gonna say B. If you want to hear heavy, real shit and rap, take a listen to Immortal Technique. He both legged all the music. He bootlegged all the music. That's why he published exactly what he wanted. I like that BS, the nigga. No, I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do you like that, bro. For real. I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do you. That ain't cool. We gonna call you. We gonna call you B, Big B, not BS. Cause if you say we say if we kick it out here or on here, like what's up BS? They gonna be laughing at you like Drake's dad mustache. Like who is BS? Everybody, not everybody looking for you. And the first impression is the lasting one. They might be like, oh, he be on bullshit. That's why he call. Nah, for real though. But yeah, man, we in the neighborhoods, we have to start, like Nipsey said, we have to start reconditioning our mind. And not us because we sitting here talking, having a decent conversation, but we have to teach other people to be able to articulate better, be able to sit down and talk to one another versus holding grudges. I used to do that a lot, man. I hold a grudge. I still do, but it's not even holding a grudge at this age. Just basically, man, just stay away from me. Like just move around. When I come around, just move around because I don't want to have these encounters with you, especially if you're not on what I'm on. There's a lot of imposters out here. They a lot of imposters that let women run them, and I don't want to be around them. I swear I don't. And yes, this one personal where it's coming from. I'm not one of them. I never. Nope. There's a lot of imposters around, and I don't like to be around imposters, brother. I don't. I insist, please. I have a great sense of humor. I know you do, bruh, but I don't want to be, man. Come on, man. Come on, Big B. I don't want to do you like that, baby. Which is a lot of imposters, man. I don't really. I'm gonna cut that grudge stuff because I don't got no grudge with nobody. Just stay from around me, please. That's how I be. For real, for real. Nipsey was actually, yeah. You know what? I'm sorry too. Let me put this out. Yoda the Jeezy. I'm glad you just said that. I'm glad you just brought up Nip. Because he been gone for so long. And Young Dolph. Um, let me read what you got to say, and then let's get here. Nipsey was actually the smartest student in this school. You know what? I want to say this too, man. Um, Nipsey was different, man. You could tell he was different, and he really lived what he talked about. We're gonna get to DMX in a minute. Nip, man, I think a lot of foul play was there. We gonna see when it all roll out. I just feel like he was smart, but like we said, it's so many things that come with that. If you're a product in your environment, you have to remove yourself from your environment so you can become a better product. He didn't just like Dolph, man. They didn't get the hell up out the neighborhood. At some point you have to outgrow your environment. You have to get out of your environment to get bigger. Just like an alligator or any type of amphibian, when they get placed in another bigger environment, they grow bigger. They was too big. I'm gonna tell you this: when you in the hood, people see that. People see that when you in the hood, and your normal is not like they normal. People become jealous and they make up these stories when it's really covered in hate. They make up these stories so they can get other people to collaborate with their bullshit. I've seen it firsthand. Oh man, yeah, he used to. Oh, he set this person up. He snitched on this person. Man, no, I don't even go like that. You see what happened to Nipsey. You see what happened to Duff. I got them on my wall at the house, man, because I feel like they was y'all can look at some of my older, like the older months back where I got them. I got paintings of them, man, where they, man, I just wish they would have just left, man. That's another reason why I left Detroit, because I understand at some point you have to leave or you gonna become a product that's on the not in your environment, a product on that menu, right? What about DMX? DMX, I love DMX. He just had a sickness. That's all. I don't even look down on him. His music was great. It's dark and hell is hot. Fire. Blood, flesh in my flesh, blood in my blood. I used to listen to all of that stuff. One of my favorite movies is Belly. So it's, that's that's it, man. That was it for me. Let's go to the next one. Y'all keeping it going today. Okay. And if I can't compare myself to anybody, it would be Nip, man. I was smart as hell, but still dumb enough to become a menace. I think, I'm gonna say this, Drake's dad mustache. I don't think it's because look, I don't think it's being dumb. I think it's just you being in that environment. You gotta be who you gotta be. You gotta be who you gotta be. So just to become, I think wolves hang with wolves, right? In the hood. Wolves hang with wolves. But you gotta be a different type of wolf to be the alpha wolf, right? Just to find out in a pack of wolves, they don't even really run the alpha thing. It's just one person that just think he greater than the system. And that can be the biggest the biggest fool for real. I think I was the biggest fool. I felt like, you know, I I felt like I was the apex predator, right? I always felt like that when I was younger. Like I'm him. I'm until I met other apex predators. You thinking you and the only you the only person in damn Detroit. You gotta be a fool till I lost my first fight. I was fighting everybody till I lost my first fight. Damn. Then we got into some stuff, and then it got real deep. And it's like, damn. So you got other people that's out here. Then you start realizing, like, yo, hold on. Oh, they are tough around the corner, like we tough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they do this, right? Then you start going to other cities and states and seeing it's the same thing. It's just different areas. You got this one guy over here, he tough. He tough. So it's not really even becoming dumb. It's really just recognizing that, oh, this shit is a setup. And it's set up to think if you Billy Badass, you gonna meet Billy Badass. And then what you gonna do when you meet him? And then you might be in jail for murder or you might be dead. So then that's when you gotta kind of take yourself like, all right, man, this shit is a setup. Cause don't nobody really want to see you win in a situation. A male wolf will constantly test the alpha, not trying to be cliche, but it's true. A male wolf will constantly test the alpha for sure. Um, I'm gonna tell you what they do though, because I love studying animals, right? Wolves have 9 different facial expressions to show, you know, in different situations to show the other, like to communicate. They got 9 different facial expressions. They also talk through howling, like just things like that. When the alpha male, I'm gonna tell you, when the alpha, and you can look it up, when the alpha male is challenged, they start to show their teeth, and it's up to the other male to take that challenge. Like, all right, we going, or they lay down. You know when you hear people say lay down, they lay down and they roll over the shit like they, I think it's showing their belly to show them like I ain't on nothing. You got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, all animals is, I think, and that's why they call us animals too. When you in the hood, man, they be like, y'all some animals, but shit, that's how I be feeling too. When you around there, you got snakes, you got wolves, you got gorillas, you got lions, you got bears, you got hyenas. Everybody is there, man. They playing a part. That's why I'm not around, bro. I do not be around. I love everybody from where I'm from. I try not to be around, and I try to grab who I can grab. If I know we got the chat moving right now, but I try to grab who I can grab if they ready for me to grab them. I can no longer, hey ma, what's going on? I can no longer stay around there and have the same conversations that I used to have because I'm so far removed. I don't know what nothing way. I don't know who's sliding on who. That is not where we doing with our kids. You understand what I'm saying? What we doing with our kids? Let's do something. Let's start something with a legacy. And if we not doing that, I don't want to talk. I just don't want to talk. If you came across a gorilla in the wild, always maintain eye contact. I never. That's one thing. Is that true? Is that true? Always, because what if you don't look them in there? What if you be like, what if you look away? Right? All right, let's get to the other comments. Exactly, I'm in the hood like everybody else, but they called me rich boy just because my mama kept a job. Basically, that's and you know what? That's crazy. Like, I got this shit tattooed on me right now. I got this when I was like 13, Demo, and that's basically my name, like the first letter of my name, and then money. They like, boy, you always keep some money, and I always kept some money. Always. Dang, they got my other spot up there. I was gonna go up there too. I always kept me some money or a hustle going on. But I think the hood, they give you these names based on who you are. You don't give yourself a name. If you ever gave yourself a name in the hood, it's not valid. The hood got to give your name based on the perception of how you are and what they see. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't know how we got to this conversation, but we here, so we gonna address it. No, don't do that. Eye contact means I want to smoke. So what you supposed to? I'm not about to. If you already face to face with a damn gorilla, just it's nothing you can do. What you gonna sit there and do? I'm not about to play with a gorilla. I'm not about to play. I'm not about to run either because I'm not about to turn my back. So you, whoever stare off, it's like a Mike Tyson fight. I don't know. You get punched by a gorilla, your ass is out of here. He probably gonna break every bone in your body just off of the damn momentum of the punch. I want somebody to look that up, please. If you look away from the gorilla, does that mean that you curring out? And if you look a gorilla in his eye, do that mean that somebody please look that up? That you want some smoke with him? Um, that's what I'm. I can't be on no damn block with y'all no more. I got too much to lose. Y'all don't for sure. And as you have kids, and there's some people on the block that got kids. There's some people on the block right now as we speak, and it's just like, bro, don't you got some damn kids to attend to? That's how I always looked at Yoda the Jeezy. We gonna get to you in 2 seconds. Um, that's why how I always look when I was younger. I swear on everything, bro. It used to be like 40-year-olds, like what I'm the age I'm at now, like 38, 39, 40, anywhere in they like 30s. I used to be like, man, go ahead on. We used to disrespect them so bad to the point where it was forcefully get the hell off of here. Y'all don't even run nothing over here. And I was one of them. Y'all ain't running nothing over here. If it was just me, it's just me coming through. Like it's a wrap. Get up off of that. Um, and that's just how it was. No respect for the older heads because and the ones we did respect, it was never disrespect because they always led. And it wasn't even the guys from our neighborhood. It was like more guys from other neighborhoods. And they wasn't even around. They was like, they moved like ghosts. They never was around. You never seen these guys until it was a birthday or it might have been somebody else. Somebody might come home or something like that. But that's just how it was, man. That's just how it was, man. The older guys had no respect for them, especially if we see you every day, because something that you can see every day and you don't have no value for it. If I see you every day, you're not doing something right. And if I see you every day and you got kids, you definitely not getting no respect from me when I see you more than I see my kids. So hell no, we didn't have no respect for them guys. All they was doing was taking away from the neighborhood. Then they hitting the young girls off. And like, man, this for us, man. Y'all gotta go ahead and leave, bro. Yep. Um, Making eye contact with a gorilla, especially a silverback, is generally considered a sign of challenge or aggression in other social structure. So what are you supposed to do if a silverback come to me and I run? What happens after that? We trying to assess these things. I didn't even know that. So that's why they be acting a donkey in the zoo when you come when we be watching them and then they look at you and we still look at them. They be doing some crazy stuff. They be throwing their feces and everything. I've seen it on the Animal Channel. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. I'm glad you dropped that in there. You gotta crouch down, act submissive. You better hope they'll do something else to you while you crouching down, hit you on the top of your head, boom. I think it was a conversation about 100 men fighting one. That's not gonna happen. A gorilla will tear your ass alive. This is gonna tear you alive. All them 100 men, and I'm not going first because I know I wouldn't even be there. I'll be sitting back watching, eating some popcorn. The only thing that we have, and I think they have it too. Gorillas have it. I think the only thing we have over animals, we have logic. We have the means to be have think with logic. Like, what if this happened, or planning it from A, B to Z. I think gorillas have it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna tell you what animal I just learned about though. See, we talking now. I learned about orcas. I think it's an orca, like a big whale. They very smart, man. They like you talking about intelligent. They intelligent as hell. I think 100 men can win. We gotta jump. Ain't no we. Why you, man? I ain't about to. Bro, look, I love you, dog, but I ain't about to do that. You know, you setting us up for failure. He gonna be throwing people left and right. Get out of here. Back, back. Kicking people, crushing people. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. And he gonna intimidate half of them by what he do to the first 10 of them. Somebody gonna be walking, running back with a broke head snapped off. Half of them men gonna curl out. It ain't gonna be the full 100. It's probably gonna be, you probably gonna get you. You know what, low key? If once somebody ain't gonna make it though. Somebody ain't gonna make it. We gonna send 10 at him. I'll be in the second line. I ain't gonna be the front line though. I'll be in the second line for some second string. Cause I know he gonna be distracted. And three of us gonna have to grab his arm. Damn that, but he 1,000 times stronger than the human. Y'all ain't know that though. I seen one do that in DC Zoo, just throwing their weights. That's what they do. That's what they do. They get real irate. Real irate. I think that means get your ass out of here. That's what that means. Cause I'm crazy. That's what that means. Average force if a human punch is 250 pounds. A male gorilla is 2,000 pounds. I thought it was 1,000 pounds. 2,000 is crazy. That means you get hit by a damn small vehicle. You gonna fly. You gonna be. You gonna fly for sure. Yeah. No, for real though. For real. Throw some shit on me, I'm gonna be pissed. But you shouldn't be. See, we got these damn animals that don't supposed to be contained in the zoo. Monkeys ain't meant to be in a zoo. Gorillas ain't meant to be in a zoo. They gonna get together one day and start. Oh, orcas. It's called an orca. I wanted to get to that. They're bigger than white. They're bigger than whales. What is that whale called, man? Is it white? Is it a white whale? Man, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they very smart, and then they can communicate in the water. It's dope, man. It's dope. I'm fascinated by whales, those orcas, and I see how they be lining up different prey, different yeah, they line up different prey. They had set something up where one to come and flip, like I seen them do a seal. One to come from one angle and flipping with his tail, a seal in the air, and the orca just coming. And they do this all day. They send signals in the water. They be talking to each other the whole time they doing it. Do do do. All that strength from eating pure vegetable is wild. God's creation is wild. We supposed to eat. I think we supposed to eat those things too. We'd be amazed at what happens to our body and what kind of it's called a Daniel fast. I'm gonna tell you something. I went on a fast eating fruit and vegetable for 41 plus, I think it was 40 plus days. When I got to 41, I stopped counting. I got real skinny, but the experiences that I had as far as dreams, they call it astral projection, where you can be in your dream and it feel like a real dream. Crazy, crazy. It's crazy. Um, just remembering things, how you feel, very energetic. You don't need that much sleep. Like you'll sleep for like 5 hours and feel like like you had a 10-hour nap or a 9 hour sleep. Thought process be so clear, skin be clear, eyes be white. It's good, man. Workers be running a playbook for sure. They be running a playbook. And you know what I saw? Anacondas today. That's crazy. I was looking at some stuff about anacondas, and they was in the Amazon River. Them damn things was so big under the water. They was just showing them. I'm like, oh no. They was showing them from a helicopter. I typed under the caption like they just waiting for the helicopter to fall out the sky. They praying for that. Somebody was laughing too under my picture when I said, under my comment. Tree has gotten to the point where animals' natural habitats is no longer habitatable. Have habit, habit. Y'all see me on here trying to pronounce this word. Habitable in the wild. To keep them alive is in a zoo. Sad situation. Think so? I don't think they. I don't know, man. Let me read that again. Sure, y'all gotten to the point where animals natural. Where it's gotten to the point where natural habitat. Wow, to keep them in the zoo. That's crazy. I don't think they belong in the zoo. I think they belong where they belong, and they need to stop taking them out of their damn natural habitat. A lot of these animals are becoming extinct too because or endangered species because we taking them out of the habitat. And then we people doing all this crazy stuff. Then the weather going on. Y'all see what's going on? Damn tornadoes back to back to back, coming back to back to back. It's crazy, man. They taught the gorilla sign language. The caretakers told him the gorilla was gonna die soon. The gorilla had an existential crisis. Damn. People think they're just for our entertainment. Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. That's tough. Dang, that's tough. Um, they can reason like us though too. I don't know how far it goes, but they're very smart. They had a test showing like studies showing like their addiction, like things that's addictive to us, are they addictive to them too? And they was giving the monkey, I think it was a chimpanzee, cigarettes. Then they took him off the cigarettes to see what kind of withdrawals he had. It was the same as a human. Same as a human. Gained weight. He was kind of depressed. It was crazy though, but they just running these experiments, man, to see how far they can go. I don't think they should be doing that though, because we don't know how else they interact. They might have a supernatural another type of sense that we don't have. They already stronger than us. We don't be in their mind like that. For real. Look up Coco the gorilla, bro. I'm gonna write that down. What's up with Coco? I rock with gorillas though, man. That's crazy we talking about this. Coco the gorilla. Gorilla. I'm gonna look it up. Rats don't get addicted to cocaine if they're in their natural habitat. Huh? If they in their natural habitat, they don't get addicted to it. But what if they not in their natural habitat? They get addicted to it? That's crazy. Dang. Coco the gorilla. Yeah, we that's crazy though. I think rats, I don't know why rats are here. They here though. They are part of the ecosystem, so they gotta be here for some reason. I just don't like them. They like roaches. Nasty. The gorilla was super smart. It's gonna mess you up. Yeah. Shout out to the gorillas. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing too though. I think that I feel like AI is we on here. I think that AI is as I'm getting far into it, is shit is dangerous for real. I think it is. We start feeding the machine or the computers different information. They can essentially use that shit against us for real. I don't know why a computer would do that or why it would happen that way. But I'm just thinking like we in a bad spot. Just we in a vulnerable spot to allow computers to hold all of this information and not and don't think that it could be used against us. Like, y'all ever seen some of these? And I'm gonna tell you this: some of these movies, for real, all jokes aside, some of these movies is a prequel to what's gonna happen in the future. Just like The Simpsons. Like, come on now, who Trump for president, and this year, like, they had a lot of stuff dead on, which is scary. You ain't gonna have too many damn coincidences with me. And I love cartoons. I stopped watching it because I'm like, man, y'all is crazy. Y'all is crazy, man. Yeah. But yeah, feeding these computers this information, personal information, man, could be very damn, it's raining crazy out here. Feeding these computers all of this personal information, man, is it's crazy. No check and balances with AI. I think they starting to put restrictions on it a little bit. But I was gonna say this too, ma. Um, you remember Terminator 1? The first one, right? Them damn things is crazy. Just picture a and then they got these robots that they making that can babysit your kids like Megan. Now y'all remember that movie Megan? She got a damn best friend that's an AI bot. Now look what Megan did with the kid. Down there turned the kid against the guardian. Y'all don't think that can happen for real in real life? That the AI, the bot will get jealous and then start creating these scenarios in the kid head to make the kid want to do some crazy shit to the guardian. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. AI. Allen Iverson, no, shout out to AI though. AI doing some big things, man. They just had him on he get paid a certain amount a year, like 800,000 a year from Reebok, from that Reebok deal. And he get paid after he turned 55, I think he get paid like 44 million or something like that. AI doing this thing, man. I don't even think he knew that clause was in there. Practice? Y'all talking about practice? You talking about the game that I love? He said, I'm talking about the game that I love, that I die for. Y'all talking about practice. We talking about practice? Yeah, he a dog. AI was a beast, man. AI was a beast. Hey, y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. We on 60. We on. I gotta change my clock too. Um, not change my clock, but I gotta log out. Um, we got lower tomorrow, so I love y'all. We might have to erase that part. I love y'all, man. We got to do some stuff on this end. Practice. We talking about practice. Talking about the game that I love, and I would die for. But yeah, yo, I'm definitely gonna look up Coco. I got it written down right here. Coco the gorilla. I'm gonna look at that story. We're gonna come back to y'all when we get a chance. I'm trying as hard as I can, y'all, to be more consistent. Y'all gotta understand, your boy be working, man. Like, I really be putting in work out there, East Coast to West Coast. I love y'all for supporting me. Anybody who come onto the stream later on, sub. I want to say a prayer before we leave out. If you're not a truck driver, if you are, here we go. It's for my truckers. Lord, please cover us. Oh, this how I've been ending too, y'all. This how I've been ending like all my lives. Every time I just pray for everybody, man. It's a trucker and a non-trucker. Lord, please cover us, give us traveling mercies as we hit the road. If we haven't hit the road and we watching from the outside in after the stream, thank you for letting us be able to park safely, not be in the hospital, have good health, um, cover our families, cover our enemies, and keep us in good spirits, man, while we out here. This 8TeenWilln, man. I love y'all. We out of here.